So many of us move through life carrying a silent ache, an ache that whispers, maybe if I pray harder, try harder, beg louder, things will change. We look up at the sky as if it's a locked door, hoping our trembling words might somehow turn the handle. We kneel, we plead, we wait, and yet, the silence remains. And in that silence, we start believing that maybe we aren't good enough to be heard. But what if the problem isn't that the universe isn't listening? What if it's that we're speaking the wrong language? The language of lack instead of the language of power. When you plead, you speak from a place of emptiness. You reinforce the very absence you wish to escape. Every please tells creation, I don't have it yet. Every I wish declares, it's still missing. The universe, being infinitely precise, mirrors exactly what you send out. If you vibrate with scarcity, scarcity becomes your echo. But if you speak with the authority of someone who already has what they desire, the universe rearranges itself to reflect that truth. You were never created to beg for blessings. You were designed to create them. Look around you. The same energy that paints sunsets and builds galaxies lives inside your soul. You are not powerless. You are not waiting for permission to rise. The divine breathes through you, waiting for you to recognize your own command. The day you stop bowing to fear and start standing in faith, you shift your role from beggar to creator. Stop begging the universe to notice you. It already does. Stop asking for signs. You are the sign. The moment you choose to see yourself as part of the divine current, not separate from it, everything begins to flow differently. Your prayers turn from anxious requests into powerful declarations. Your heart stops trembling and starts glowing. You remember, you are made of the same light you're reaching for. So today, take a deep breath and say it out loud. I am not here to plead for my life to change. I am here to speak it into being. Because once you stop begging, the universe stops testing and starts responding. There comes a sacred turning point in every soul's journey. A moment when you grow tired of waiting, tired of hoping, tired of wondering when your breakthrough will arrive. You realize that no door opens by knocking forever. It opens when you learn to command it. Asking is rooted in uncertainty, but declaring flows from faith. When you ask, you're not sure if it's yours. When you declare, you already know it belongs to you. This shift is more than a change in vocabulary. It's a transformation of identity. You stop speaking as a seeker and begin speaking as a creator. You begin to understand that divine power doesn't respond to desperation. It responds to conviction. When you speak your desires with the full belief that they are already real in the unseen, they begin to manifest in the seen. The energy you put into the world becomes magnetic, and everything that belongs to you starts recognizing you. Say it, I am blessed beyond measure. Don't say it with hesitation. Say it with ownership. Feel the vibration behind your words, as if you are activating an ancient code within your spirit. Every time you declare something with unwavering faith, you send a message into the universe that cannot return void. The clouds shift, the winds move, and situations rearrange themselves around the frequency of your belief. This doesn't mean arrogance. You are not ordering the universe around. You are harmonizing with it. You are stepping into the same current that created worlds. You are saying, I am one with the source, and therefore, I speak with its confidence. The divine doesn't ask for what it already possesses. It simply speaks, and it is done. When you embody that truth, your world starts to mirror it. You no longer chase after love. You proclaim that you are love, and love finds you. You no longer struggle for abundance. You declare abundance as your nature. and doors open in places you never knew existed. The shift from asking to declaring is not just about words. It's about remembering who you are. And once you do, the universe listens differently, because now it hears its own voice speaking through you. Every word you speak is a seed. Some seeds bloom into beauty, others grow into thorns. The soil doesn't choose. It simply gives life to whatever you plant. That's how the universe works. It responds not to what you want but to what you say. Your words are not empty air, they are commands of creation. When you speak in fear, fear multiplies. When you speak in faith, faith takes root. That is why the tongue is the most sacred tool of manifestation you possess. Think of how often you use your words to describe what's missing. I'm so unlucky. I can't do this. Nothing ever works out for me. Every one of those sentences is a spell, and you are the magician casting it against yourself. But when you choose to shift your language from complaint to command, everything begins to move in your favor. I am capable. I am guided. I am open to blessings beyond imagination. These are not just affirmations. They are creative decrees that reprogram the energy surrounding you. Your voice carries divine authority. It was never meant to narrate your pain. It was meant to announce your power. So, with intention, let your words heal rather than harm, uplift rather than weaken. When you say, I am healed, even before your body feels it, your cells begin to respond. When you say, I am prosperous, opportunities start aligning with your declaration. Remember, creation began with a word. And so does transformation. You don't need to shout to be heard by the universe. It's listening to the tone of your faith. Speak softly if you must, but speak from knowing. The power is not in volume but in vibration. The moment your heart and your tongue agree, your reality cannot resist. The divine doesn't move when you whisper fear, it moves when you proclaim truth. So, use your words as instruments of light. Speak what you wish to see, until what you see begins to match what you've spoken. To manifest like the divine is to remember that creation flows through you, not to you. You are not an outsider knocking on heaven's gate. You are part of the very force that built heaven and earth. The divine does not wait, it speaks. It does not hope, it knows. And when you align your being with that knowing, miracles no longer feel miraculous. They become natural. Stop standing in the waiting line for blessings. You are the line. You are the source through which blessings emerge. The universe is not holding back, it is waiting for your command. So, what are you commanding today? Are you still speaking words of worry? Or are you proclaiming your truth with confidence? Manifesting like the divine means taking ownership of your spiritual authority. It means walking into every situation as if the outcome is already written in your favor. It's declaring peace in the middle of chaos, abundance in the face of scarcity, and victory when everything looks uncertain. You are not denying reality. You are rewriting it. When you speak your truth with conviction, mountains move. When you proclaim your destiny with confidence, obstacles dissolve. You become magnetic. Not because you're forcing life to obey, but because you've harmonized with the vibration of creation itself. The divine doesn't beg for light. It simply says, let there be, and light appears. That same command rests within your spirit. Use it. Stand tall. Speak life over your dreams. Proclaim your healing, your purpose, your breakthrough. Don't wait for external proof. Your declaration is the proof. The moment you believe your words carry the power of creation, the entire universe rushes to confirm them. Remember, the universe doesn't move when you cry. It moves when you command with faith. Stop pleading for a new life, and start proclaiming the one you were meant to live. You are not a guest in the kingdom of abundance, you are royalty in it. So lift your head, open your mouth, and say it as if all creation is listening. I was never meant to beg for my destiny. I was born to speak it into being.